Surrey is the most wooded county in England, but it's also home to one of our rarest habitats, lowland heathland. We have over 3,500 hectares of it, and it supports some of the rarest creatures in the UK, including all 6 of our native reptiles, countless scarce birds, and hordes of insects. But the heathland's most exciting resident comes out at night.
I'm out on my local heath looking for one of the strangest birds you'll find in the UK. It's nocturnal, it flies from Africa to the UK and back every year, and it looks truly bizarre. Let's see if we can find one. I think this is quite a good place to wait. It gives quite a nice view over the whole glade, and I've seen them here several times before. I think we've got a reasonable chance. Listen, there's one. That is the call of the European nightjar. It's called churring, and it's an absolutely astonishing noise consisting of over 1,900 notes a minute, or 30 per second. It's been known to keep up this call continuously for 10 minutes or more, and it's thought that when you hear that slight change in pitch, that's it changing from breathing in to breathing out, or vice versa. And if we follow the noise, we might just find one.
And as soon as one male starts to chirr, they all join in. No matter how magical and otherworldly this call might seem, it has a purpose, like all birdsongs. This male is declaring its territory and advertising itself to potential mates. And if it spots another male on its patch, an avian dogfight begins. We can tell that these are both males because of the conspicuous white spots on their wings and tails. Every few seconds they make a loud wing clap. They do this by clapping together the carpal joints on their wings. It's also used in female courtship. There can be up to 20 pairs of nightjars per square kilometre depending on the quality of the habitat, so territorial disputes such as this one are not uncommon. He continues to patrol his territory with a stiff tail and his wings held in a V shape. Until, eventually, satisfied that the rival male has been chased off, he lands, presumably on his chosen nest site. Nightjars are ground nesting birds and they rely on their extraordinary camouflage to keep them hidden during the day. But when they're not breeding, they're feeding. Nightjars are long-distance migrators and they need to fill up with a lot of insects before the end of summer, when they have to make a journey all the way back to Africa. They feed almost exclusively on moths, which they catch on the wing using their extraordinary eyesight by silhouetting the insect against the night sky. To get a closer look at this mysterious bird, I was lucky enough to go ringing with the BTO and some other young naturalists in Norfolk. After a few hours, when we were on the point of giving up, one was finally caught. Seeing a nightjar in a hand like this is incredible. you can really appreciate how strange looking and beautiful this bird is, which you simply cannot get from a distant silhouette. This is a very privileged view not many people get. Its weight and wingspan were measured and a ring was placed around its leg. This ringing process is used to obtain vital information about where these birds go, how old they can live to, and their population sizes, all of which is very valuable for conservation. Nightjars declined severely during the Second World War due to habitat loss. They've experienced a steady increase since then, and they're currently on the amber list. With continued conservation efforts, hopefully we can ensure that this extraordinary bird reclaims its original numbers.